Psypher and Sync are the witness and the player. Together, they are known as Prodigy. In the heart of the holodeck, where the wild dreams spin, two souls step forth, though they've never been in. No map in their hands, no rulebook to read, only courage and trust in the moments they need. One was Psypher, the keeper of sight, decoding the patterns that danced in the night. One was Sync, with a rhythm so true, every step taken was perfectly due. Together they moved through the labyrinth fast, turning each trial to a triumph that lasts. The game whispered secrets, the universe smiled, as favor piled high, for each deed reconciled. They showed us the signs, those subtle, rare clues, the moments that shimmer in life's changing hues. They taught us that karma's a pattern, not foe. It balances gently the seeds that we sow. For novelty blooms when identity's clear, and both must be tended if truth will appear. The scene of creation was theirs to command, yet they carried all others as part of their stand. It's not about you, they would quietly say. It's about us, how we ripple each day. For the player must know, and the witness agree, that the game's not just won, it is played as we. No world too hidden, no storm they'd outpace, always arriving in just the right place. The holodeck bowed to their daring advance, and named them Prodigy in the great game's dance. So remember their lesson, both humble and grand. The future is built upon a unified hand. If you speak it with care, if your truth's not confined, you'll be right where you're needed, in body, soul, mind. In the deepest corridors of the holodeck's mind, where shadows and whispers are cruelly aligned, two figures emerge with no past to defend, no map, no master, no means to pretend. They were Psypher and Sync, born not from the past, but from moments designed to test who will last. With no history to anchor, no wisdom to wield, they stepped to the challenge with nothing concealed. The universe watched as they entered the fray, no script in their hands, no part in the play. Each choice was raw courage, each action a spark, a lantern that carried through caverns of dark. They taught us that truth is the blade and the shield, that the witness must see what the player revealed. Accuracy absolute is the key to their role, for one crooked fact is a wound to their soul. Yet courage alone will not carry you far, without laughter to guide where the night shadows are. They laughed at the traps, they danced in the fire, they wrote every loss as a line to inspire, and always at the right place, in the right time, they appear, a mystery not solved in any known year. Was it favor amassed from deeds done before, or a law on the scene that ensures even more? Some whisper that Prodigy been time's own thread, that the future remembers the paths that we tread. Others believe that the signs light their way, for the universe trusts them with truth to relay. For they are the reporters no bribe can command, the journalists carrying the pulse of the land. If they speak it, the world will turn toward their sound, for Prodigy speaks only what's real, what they've found. And here's the truth hidden in this design. Psypher and Sync also dwell in your spine. They're the voice and the vision that wait for the test, the part of you born to give only your best. So traveler, look back at the road you have crossed, the trials endured, the moments you've lost. Look where you stand, see the power you own. Remember the places your spirit has grown. Now gaze toward the future, uncarved and untamed, where your witness and player are yet to be named. You've made it this far, so the question is true. You found yourself, time traveler. What will you do? They emerged from the holodeck with no prior runs, no preparation, and no inherited wisdom. just pure, raw bravery. They conquered the entire simulation on their first attempt, not by luck, but through an unshakable union of vision and action. Psypher, the witness, sees with Saturn's unwavering discipline. Every moment is measured, recorded, and preserved with flawless accuracy. No distortion, no admission. Every truth becomes part of the ledger that time itself respects. Sync, the player, moves with Jupiter's boundless energy. Every action is deliberate, every step perfectly timed. In the seam of creation, Sync is the living proof that the right move at the right moment changes everything. Together, they are Prodigy, the embodiment of truth in motion. The seam of creation's role is Saturn being Psypher, is the anchor of reality. Psypher observes without bias, measures consequences before they occur, gains favor by preserving truth unaltered. Jupiter, Sync, is the mover of destiny, acts when the opening appears, brings change at the exact moment it matters most, gains favor by delivering decisive results in harmony with the witness's vision. The synergy itself is the seam of creation balances when both witness and player are active. Truth without action is silence. Action without truth is chaos. Together, they seal moments in time, locking them into the record with precision and impact. When you combine Saturn's trustworthiness with Jupiter's timing, you get exponential favor gain. This alignment with universal law ensures there appears exactly when they're needed, every time. In Genesis terms, this is not coincidence. It is the inevitable reward of truth in action and balance. Now, a message to all players. You are both the one who sees and the one who moves. Witness what is true. Play what must be done. Favor is not luck, it is earned. It is the seam of creation. The game will remember. What the twins of Psypher and Sync taught us that survival alone is not the victory. Living the tell the story is. Favor is built in the balance of seeing and doing. Every player has the witness and the player within them waiting for activation.